Charlene, massive game. Well, is it a massive game? But it's massive points. 3 points, 3 goals at home, Southampton. What did you make of that one?
Do you know, it was actually a big game because when you go on the back end of the game against Everton and Man U, it was vital that we got a win today, being at home and having Southampton as the opposition. We started off a bit slow. I was a bit concerned, thinking, bloody hell, this is Southampton. Are we really playing like this? I was a bit concerned, thinking, oh. But, I mean, we managed to pull it off in the end. Great second half performance. I think we looked so much better in the second half as opposed to the first half, although we did score 2 goals in the first half. But
everyone's making a point of the fact that Arsenal started off slow, but I think the bigger point to make is we scored first, which we've done in the past couple of games, but we held on to that and we managed to progress onto that. In the other games we've seen, we just sat back and the other team ends up getting a result or drawing. So I think that's the bigger point. What did you make of the fact that Arsenal actually continued the game with some intensity?
Yeah, I think they probably knew how important it was for us to carry on and get the points today because, as we know, 1-0, you ain't safe. You know, anything can happen. I think it was a bit lucky as well, the fact that they had Caballero in goal as well.
I'm surprised I haven't mentioned that yet because, I mean, I feel like rival fans in the comments for all the other interviews I've done as well will say Caballero was in goal. He wasn't even meant to be there, 40 years old. And, of course, it could have been more goals for Arsenal. But is that, you know, can we still be excited about that win with Caballero in goal?
Yeah, I mean, we're always going to be excited when we get a victory overall, but I think we did kind of get a bit lucky as well. Yeah, so.
Talking of goalkeepers, Ramsdale, of course, top performance again.
Always. Listen, Ramsdale, I say it in, I think, all my interviews. Probably. I absolutely love Ramsdale. Like, he is just quality, unbelievable. Always, you know what you're going to get from Ramsdale. You know, he gets out there and he really plays, makes great saves. You see him leading from the back. He's so passionate. Yeah. That's what I love about Ramsdale. He's just so passionate. I'll give him man of the match every game if I could.
Yeah. I love the fact that he adds another outlet as well because he comes out of his box and he adds another play to everyone in the back line as well. But who else stood out for you? I need to know because I'm going to get onto the Aubameyang situation shortly. But who else stood out for you? Let's stick to the positives because every time I mention Aubameyang, it goes a bit sour.
All right, well, my man of the match was actually Martinelli. Okay. I think he's a great player. He really plays with a lot of fight. He's got pace, he's got energy. And he done that throughout the whole 90 minutes as well. It was a consistent, good performance from Martinelli. So he gets my man of the match today.
Which begs the question, why hasn't he been played more often? He's got it in his tank. He can last 90 minutes with intensity as well. And he does what he needs to do on the left wing. Why do you think Arteta hasn't selected him more this season?
Well, this is what we're all asking. We've been calling out for Martinelli to get minutes. Obviously, he did have that big injury where he was out for quite some time. Then he came back in. He got some minutes, but then he got another knock. Yeah. So I don't know if it was just precautionary, perhaps not recovering well from the injury, getting knocked again. I'm hoping it's down to that because he is world class, mate.
Oh, world class,
mate. Oh. And I want to be seeing more of Martinelli. Outstanding performance from him.
Anyone else stood out for you today? I'm surprised. Well. Nobody said Tomiyasu. He literally won everything, every tackle, every header, everything.
Yeah, Tomiyasu as well. He is another.
It's a standard
player.
now, isn't it?
It is standard because we know. Listen, from when I first saw Tommy, I was like, yes, this guy's solid, just like Tavares as well. But yeah, good performance from Tomiyasu. But I guess when you sort of know, what these players are going to bring. I'm not saying
you're going to get a minimum 8 out of 10 each week.
Exactly, which is nice. It's nice.
So touching on the Aubameyang situation, our captain. Not starting, not in the match day squad, didn't turn up to training yesterday. I know you're a very professional person. You're all about timekeeping. You're all about just being professional. So what do you make of this whole situation going on with Aubameyang?
I mean, there's obviously a lot of speculation as to why he didn't turn up to training. We don't know the truth, that's the bottom line. We don't know why he didn't turn up to training yesterday. If it is just out of stubbornness or something, which I doubt because he's a professional athlete. We all know you need to train from a child, you need to turn up to training, otherwise you ain't getting no minutes on the pitch. So he'll be very much aware of that. So it'd be interesting to know the reasons as to why he didn't turn up to training. But in terms, obviously, there's certain roles that you've got as a captain. You're a leader. You've got everyone looking up to you. You're leading the team. So it comes with a lot of responsibility and, you need to take those responsibilities.
What do you make of the fact that Arteta once again has come out publicly with this information? Do you think he should have let the public know and everyone know that this is the reason why? Because I feel like if he didn't mention anything, we would have just assumed it's because he hasn't been playing well that he's been dropped. Do you feel like he should have come out and told everyone once again it's disciplinary reasons?
I mean, he done that before, didn't he? And I guess in a sense, I can see why he is doing it, because he's the manager. You know, he needs to have control over that dressing room. He needs to know, right, listen, I've got authority. If you guys are not doing what you're meant to be doing, there's going to be consequences. And one of the consequences are, if there's disciplinary action, I'm going to say it out publicly. How does it look on you as a player? Yeah. So it will sort of get players, you know, in line, I guess. So I can sort of see why he might do it. I mean, that's the way he leads his team. That's what he does. So it is what it is. Well,
a big win at home. How are you feeling now for the next game against West Ham?
Listen, West Ham is a completely different team. Yeah, West Ham are on fire. They score goals. Like when we well, obviously we're at home, so we've got that home advantage, but we need to know who West Ham are. They ain't no Southampton. Yes, we got the 3-0 win today, which is good, but we need to make sure we're on point. Yeah. So yeah, I'm feeling
nervous.
You could just tell from my whole body language.